Greetings, YouTube world. This is Diet Dr. Griffin, and I'm back with another top 10 list. Woohoo! This top 10 list is going to be about westerns. You know, those lovely movies where the hero comes into town and he goes boo 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 to everything and everyone, and then gets the girl and goes home. Without further ado, let's get started. Boo 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 boo. Number 10. The Wild Wild West. This Will Smith and Kevin Kline movie is based on the old TV series of the same name. It has futuristic concepts but is set in the Wild West of the 1800s at some point. And there are crazy mechanical spiders and decapitating discs, and why couldn't this movie have made more money at the box office? Because those are pretty awesome ideas. Oh, and Will Smith, he decided to do this movie instead of doing The Matrix. So, put her there. Number 9. The Conqueror. This John Wayne movie has him playing Genghis Khan. Yes, that's a thing that actually happened. They also filmed this movie in the downwind area from where they were blowing up nuclear bombs at the Nevada test site. And many members of the cast and crew would later get cancer and die. So that is very, very sad. Oh yeah, did I mention that John Wayne played Genghis Khan? That's a thing that actually happened. And Howard Hughes was involved in the production. Because why not? Number 8. The Western Junior Bacon Cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. I never actually ate one of these things, but I just remember they used to have these commercials where they would have these gorgeous women, like Paris Hilton, and they would be eating these burgers that were like bigger than they are, and yeah, I just remember the commercials. Number 7. The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. This was a TV show from the 1990s that was on Fox for one season. It was an interesting show because it tackled futuristic elements, but in a less farcical manner than the Wild Wild West did. And many, many fans were disappointed that the show got canceled after one season. I myself was disappointed because Bruce Campbell was the star, and he is so dreamy. Oh yeah, there was also an orb thing, and people who may or may not have come from the future, they didn't get to explain all that stuff. Number 6. The Western Omelet. Eggs. Number 5. Western Union. Western Union has been around when the actual Western movies were taking place. And Doc Brown from Back to the Future used Western Union services to make sure Marty McFly got his stuff 80 years later. I mean, If that's not a testament to how awesome Western Union is, I don't know what is. Oh yeah, they give people money and allow you to wire money from place to place. Number 4. The NBA Western Conference. While as a whole, the Eastern Conference has actually won more titles than the Western Conference, let's be honest, during this man's lifetime, the Western Conference has always been the better conference. In recent years, the Western Conference Finals is generally the actual finals. And if it wasn't for some flukes and Michael Jordan and the Boston Celtics, the East would be a total dumpster fire. Number 3. Western Airlines. I'm talking about the Western Airlines that formed in 2006 and lasted 3 months. Because there's more than one Western Airlines and one lasted 60 years. And I don't know if this YouTube channel will last 60 years. I'm not even sure if it will last 3 months. But it's pretty amazing that there was a Western airline that lasted basically 3 to 4 months and ran like 4 cities. You can Google it, it's an actual thing. I'm not making this up. Although I am known to make things up. Number 2. Blazing Saddles. This is one of the greatest all-time Western movies. This Mel Brooks comedy stars Gene Wilder and some guy who's filling in for Richard Pryor. I love when Harvey Korman would go, "It's Hitler!" And then Mongo would come in and he would punch a horse. And people would say the N-word like they were in a Quentin Tarantino movie. Last but not least, number 1. Best Western hotels. I mean, how can it not be? It's the best Western. It literally says so in the name. It's also a modestly budgeted hotel chain that I may have stayed at once or twice. I don't remember. They're very nondescript. And there you have it, my top 10 Westerns. Now, I must be going off to do some cowboy stuff. Yippee-ki-yay! Lasso! Lasso! Beep-boo! 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 Rustle me up some horses. I need to go to the saloon and get drunk. And then have sex with a prostitute.